Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Carly and welcome to my YouTube family. Today's video is going to be a drugstore makeup haul, carrying on from my previous high-end makeup haul. I did mention in that video that I did some shopping over the Christmas break and bought quite a lot of new makeup, so today's video is the drugstore and affordable edition. I've got so many products here, it's actually crazy to look at how many new things I got, but it was during the Black Friday sales and also Boxing Day sales, so I got a lot of good deals. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed to my channel down below and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. Let's just jump straight into this drugstore and affordable makeup haul. So if you'd like to see all the makeup I purchased in this drugstore and affordable makeup haul, then please keep watching. I think I'm just going to go by brand because I think that's going to be the easiest way for me to sort through everything I've got in front of me. First of all, I have from COVERGIRL, I have a new foundation here. This is the True Blend Matte Made, and I'm really looking forward to trying this. I've heard really good reviews about this. It's meant to be a matte foundation, but not too matte, more of a soft matte finish, which I really like. Personally, having drier skin, I can't really wear anything that's really matte, so I'm looking forward to trying this. I got mine in the shade M50 Soft Tan, which I think will match me when I've got a tan, which I do at the moment, so that colour looks really nice, so I can't wait to try out this new COVERGIRL foundation. Another new foundation I got is the one from Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I'm really excited to try this one as well. I've heard so many good reviews on this. It's meant to be a really nice finish on the skin, more of a satin finish, so not too matte. And I got mine in the shade F10.5, and this is quite a large, heavy bottle, so hopefully that's going to mean it's going to last a long time. And this does have the large doe foot applicator. I really like these on foundations. It just makes it easier just to quickly swipe on some of the product and then blend it in. So looking forward to testing out this new foundation in a video really soon. And from Makeup Revolution, I also got the Stick foundation. I got this one in the shade F10, and I'm excited to try this. I'm not a huge fan of stick foundations, to be honest, but I've heard this one's meant to be really nice. It does give a little bit more of a hydrated finish on the skin, so not too matte once again, which is what I prefer. So I'll see how it goes. Hopefully I like this one. Next, I have a couple of products from Wet n Wild. I purchased the new concealer. This is the Photo Focus Concealer. I love the Photo Focus foundation. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations. So when I saw they came out with a concealer, I definitely had to pick it up. I got the shade Light Medium Beige. This looks like a really nice color. So we'll have to see how this goes. I'm going to have to try all these products in first impressions or get rid of with me videos just so you guys can see how everything looks. I also got a couple of new blushes from Wet n Wild. The first one here is the Color Icon blush in the shade Apricot in the middle. I love apricot and peach tone blushes. They're my absolute favorite. And I've been looking for a nice new drugstore one to try, and this one looks really nice on the website, so I thought I would give this a go. And then I also picked up a shimmering blush. This was from one of their new collections that released just before Christmas. Don't quite remember what it was called, but it was absolutely beautiful. And this one here is one of the baked blushes. It's the shade Hummingbird Hype, and it has a little hummingbird picture on it. It looks really beautiful. But this has got more of a peachy tone with a gold reflect to it, so that beautiful shine on the cheeks just looks absolutely amazing, especially now it's summer here in Australia, so I can't wait to try out this one. Next, I picked up an eyeshadow palette from Beige Cosmetics. I think I only have a couple of products from Beige, not too many, just because before they were available on an Australian website I got it from, you couldn't really get it except in America, and the shipping was ridiculous. It was so expensive, and it just made it not worth it because the products are so cheap and affordable that the shipping just made them like high-end products, so it wasn't really worth it. But now that they're available in Australia on a website, I'll have to link it down below. I'm not quite sure what it was called, but I was able to get this product from BH, and this is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This has been hyped up so much, and I've been looking for a really colourful, bright eyeshadow palette, so I thought I would try this one. I love the packaging on here. It's just so bright and colourful. It's got this really festival vibe kind of picture to it. And these are the shades in this palette. Oh my god, I can't get over how bright and amazing they look. There's just so many beautiful shades. There's a couple of shimmers, but they're mostly matte colours, which I prefer with really bright colours. I like to use more mattes just so I can use them on the lower lash line or just to create a little bit of colour on the lid. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. It has so many beautiful bright colours, and it also has a highlight shade and a black and a matte white, which I think is really nice to have in this palette. So I'm looking forward to trying this. Okay, now I have a few products from Morphe. I was able to get these when they had a sale because once again the shipping is quite expensive to Australia, unfortunately, and you can't get it on any Australian website. So I picked up a few products from Morphe. The first one is a highlight and contour palette, and this one was just really beautiful. It's the shade 8H, and this one I've seen so many people talk about, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. You can see the colours here. You've got your matte contour and bronze shades over here, and you've got your shimmer highlight tones. This has just got everything in one palette. It's so beautiful. I could use these to bronze and contour, and it's got a really nice array of highlights as well. So I've seen really good reviews on this one. Of course I want to try it out for myself. I have to use it in a video so you can see my thoughts, but this looks like a really beautiful highlight and contour palette. The next palette I got is the 8L, and this is also a highlight and contour palette. I couldn't choose between the two. There was two different shades. The first palette I showed you was more of a medium to dark tone, and this one is more of a lighter tone. But the shades in here are so beautiful as well. And these palettes were so affordable that I just thought, why not have two? And I can also use these in my freelance makeup kit. So once again, you've got your 4 matte bronzing shades. These ones are really suitable for more fairer skin tones. And then you have your nice, beautiful highlight shades. So really looking forward to seeing how these ones work. This next palette I picked up, I was so excited to get. This is the 35B palette, and I do believe this is now actually been discontinued. So I was super happy I was able to get my hands on it before that happened, because it's just got so many beautiful bright shades in here. Just like the Take Me Back to Brazil, I think this one just has a bit more range of deeper tones. It's got some navy dark blues, some brighter yellows and pinks, and I just think this palette would be so fun to use for more creative, a little bit more out there makeup looks when I just want to add some colour. And I just think this palette is so beautiful. I love the quality of Morphe eyeshadows. They're amazing. They're so pigmented and they're really easy to blend. So this palette is going to be a lot of fun to work with. And the last palette I picked up from Morphe is this one here. This is the 24G Grand Glam. This palette just looked amazing on the website, and it's just got so many beautiful tones in here. These are just like my standard everyday kind of colours, but it has a really beautiful range of pinks. Love that these are such a large pan size because I'm probably never going to get through this palette. They're so big and there's just so many to choose from. There's some really beautiful shimmers and mattes in here. These almost look like pressed pigments, some of these shimmers. They're really vibrant and they just look amazing. So I'm excited to use this. I can see myself using all these warm tone colours and also the shimmer shades. I'm going to get so much use out of this palette. Next, I picked up the Morphe setting spray. This is the Continuous Setting Mist. I've just heard this is meant to be a beautiful setting spray. It has more of a soft mist to it. It's not so much of like a full-on spray, so it's meant to be really nice. And I've just heard it's meant to just set your makeup beautifully and help everything stay in place. So I'm hoping this one's going to be as good as I've heard. I also picked up the Morphe sponge. I particularly got this because of the flat edge it has on the top. I've seen so many people use this to carve out their contour, and it's also really good for getting in under the eyes as well. Beauty Blender is my favourite sponge to use for my foundation, but I think I'm going to use this one more as my setting powder, also to set down the sides of my nose. I just think it would be really handy to use for that. I believe I got this in a set with the sponge and the mist because I don't recall purchasing it myself. Is the Morphe Eyelid Primer. This is just a translucent eye base. So I'm interested to see how this works. I'm not usually a huge fan of eyelid bases just because I just tend to use concealer and set it with my powder, and I find that just works really good. But I do think I want to get the P. Louise base because it's just meant to be incredible. But I'm going to try this one out and see how it goes, and hopefully it works really well. And lastly from Morphe, I picked up some lipsticks. Now this came in a set of 5. It was their red edition collection, and I'm not sure if these were the ones that were in collaboration with Nikita Dragon. I think they might be. But there was just a set of 5 lipsticks in all different tones of red, and they just looked really beautiful. So I wanted to pick them up and try out the formula. I haven't tried any Morphe lipsticks before. So these are the Mega Matte. These are the Super Matte lipsticks. And the first one here is a really deep toned red, and this one is called Morphe. So this one's a really nice deeper tone dark red when you want that nice vampy dark look. This one is going to be really nice. The next shade I have is called Dominate, and this is a lighter tone than Morphe, but it's still that kind of rich red shade. Not as burgundy as the first one I showed you, so this one's just a little bit more red, but it's more of a deeper toned red, and this one looks really nice. Next is the shade Tease, and this is a beautiful vibrant orange. This looks really nice. I can't wait to try this. I love wearing orange or orange red tone lipsticks in summer. I just think they look beautiful with a really bronzed complexion, so I'm looking forward to trying out this color. The next shade is called Steamy, and this is like a true red. Like, this is red, as red as you can get. It's not too pink undertone and it's not too much of a deeper red. It's just like a smack on red. So this one looks beautiful. I can't wait to see how this looks on the lips. And the last shade here is called Lover, and this is a little bit lighter than Steamy and a little bit more of a slightly orange toned red. So this one is really beautiful as well. These colors look absolutely amazing, and the packaging is so chic for Morphe. These are affordable lipsticks. I think they worked out to be about $5 each in the set, so amazing price, and I've seen that they're meant to be really great quality, so I'm excited to try these. Next, I have a couple of products from COLOURPOP. I really wanted to try out their new foundation Stix. I have the No Filter foundation and I really like that one. So I picked up the No Filter Stix foundation. The first shade I got is Dark 165N, and I thought this would be really nice for bronzing up the skin or contouring. It's kind of that neutral toned bronze shade, so I'm really excited to see how this looks. I've been really into more cream contouring and bronzing lately, so I'm excited to see how this one's going to look on the skin. Hopefully it looks really nice, but I've seen that the formula's not too thick on this, so it should blend out really nicely on the skin, but I'll have to show you guys how it works in a video. And the next shade I got is Medium 90W, and I think this is going to be perfect for when I have a tan. It looks like a really nice match, so I'm excited to see how this goes. I'm not a huge fan of stick foundation, like I said, but I'm willing to try new things. I really like the Hourglass Vanish stick, so I want to try out some more stick foundations, and these ones are really affordable as well, and the formula is meant to be really nice and creamy, so not too matte, which I prefer if I'm going to use more of a cream type foundation, so I'm hoping this one's going to be really nice. And then I also picked up a darker shade in the No Filter Concealer. I got the shade Dark 42, and this was meant to be for contouring as well, but it looks quite light, so I'm not sure. I'll have to try it out and see how I go with it. It might be a little bit too light, I'm thinking, but we'll see if we can make it work. Next, I picked up a lip liner from RIMMEL, and this lip liner has been raved about so much, and I'm always looking for nice new nude lip liners, especially from the drugstore if they're really affordable. So I picked up this one here. This is the RIMMEL Lasting Finish Stay On Lip Contouring Pencil, and this one is in the shade Cappuccino, and I've seen so many people use this and it looks beautiful. I'm really liking the kind of ombre effect of using a darker lip liner with a slightly lighter lipstick. I've done that today and I just really like the way it came out, so I'm definitely going to try that with this lip liner because I've seen it looks really beautiful. It's more of a browner tone nude, a little bit darker as well than what I would typically use, so I'm hoping it's going to look really nice. Next, I have some products from NYX. First of all, I picked up two shades of their new foundation, the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and I've just seen this is meant to be an amazing drugstore foundation. It's full coverage and it's meant to be a matte finish. Hopefully not too matte for me because I'm not too much of a fan of that, but I got this one in the shade Light Ivory for when I'm more fair skinned, because I like to use drugstore foundations day to day. I just find that they're a little bit lighter coverage, and although this one says full coverage, hopefully it's not too full coverage, but I like to use more drugstore foundations every day just so I'm not going through my high-end ones too much because they are more expensive. So I'm hoping this is going to be a new staple everyday foundation for me. Hopefully I really like it. And then I also got another shade in this foundation called Medium Olive, so this is going to match nicely with the tan like I have at the moment. So looking forward to trying these and hoping that they're going to be really good to use, more of an everyday foundation look. I picked up a couple of new lip products from NYX. The first one I got here is one of the NYX Lingerie Shimmer Glosses. I haven't tried the shimmer ones. I love the Lip Lingerie matte liquid lipsticks. They're like my favorite formula in drugstore lipsticks. I love them. So I picked up one of the shimmers. This one is in the shade Sable, and this just looks like a beautiful peach tone color with gold reflex in it. This looks beautiful to just wear over a nude lipstick or even just to wear on its own. So this looks like a really nice colour. And then I also just got a clear gloss. This is just in the original Lingerie gloss finish, and I just don't have a clear gloss at the moment besides my MAC one, which is pretty much run out. So I saw this and I was like, oh, I might as well just try this one, and hopefully it's really nice. Like I said, I love NYX lip products, so I'm hoping this one's going to be really good as well. I also picked up the new highlight palette from NYX. This is the Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette, and this just looked so beautiful. Like, look at these colors, it's so pretty. There's just so many different highlighting shades in this palette, and I really like this pink tone color. I could definitely use this as a blush, but darker skin tones, this color would look amazing. So I'm going to keep this in my freelance kit, and I can't wait to try out all these beautiful new highlighters. And lastly from NYX, I picked up some of their loose glitters. I've just heard NYX glitters are amazing, and I'm wanting to try out some new glitters. So I picked up 6 new shades. Yes, that's a lot, but they were very affordable, so I picked up a few colors. The first one here is called Style Star, and this is like, it's almost like a black grey with multicolored reflex in it. This looks really pretty. I don't have anything like this, so this color looked really nice to me, so I'm hoping I really like it and I can use this for some makeup looks for a little bit more color. The next shade I have is called Dubai Bronze, and this is just your classic beautiful bronze shade glitter. You can never have enough bronze glitters, so this color looks really beautiful. The next shade I have is called Lumi Light. This is like a white glitter with reflex of multi different colors. There's green, blue, orange that I can see in there. It looks so pretty. I love these sort of colors even as an inner corner highlight. I think that would look really beautiful as well, so excited to try this one. Next shade is called Goldstone. This is a really beautiful dark gold color. This one looked really nice on the shelf, so I picked this one up. I love those kind of darker gold colors to use as glitter. I'm not a fan of the real bright yellow golds as much, so this kind of deeper tone gold is what I prefer, and this one looked really beautiful. Next is the shade Dark Side. It's a really pretty blue. It's like a more of a softer light blue color. This looked really nice. I think this would be beautiful for even an inner corner highlight as well, or just a bit of color on the lid, so this one looked really nice. And the last shade I have is Beauty Beam, and this is a really pretty pink with multicolored reflex in it as well. This looks really nice. I love these sorts of multicolored glitters. I just think they just add so much dimension to your eye look, and they look really pretty, so I'm excited to try these. Okay, next we have lots of new products from Maybelline. Maybelline is definitely one of my favorite drugstore affordable brands. So the first product I picked up is a primer. I got 2 of them because there was a couple of different types. So they are the Master Prime primers. The first one is a hydrating primer, and the second one is an illuminating primer. These are right up my alley. I love anything hydrating, illuminating for my skin being a bit more dry. So I've heard really good reviews about these as well. They're meant to be really nice primers, so I'm excited to try them out. I also picked up another primer. This is the Maybelline Superstay Primer. This is the newest one they've come out with. I have the Superstay foundation and I absolutely love that, so I thought I would try out the primer. This says it's an ultra smoothing primer that evens skin surface for a perfect makeup application. So of course that's what you want your primer to do, so this one I hope is going to be really nice as well. Next I picked up the new Superstay foundation stick. Like I said, I love the Superstay liquid foundation, and I saw they came out with a stick. I wanted to try that. I am wanting to try more stick foundations because, like I said, I'm not usually a huge fan of them, but I'm trying to try them out and see if I can like them. So I got this one in the shade 220 Natural Beige, which is my shade for the Fit Me, Dewy and Smooth, and the Matte and Poreless, which is like my favorite all-time drugstore foundation. So I'm really hoping I like this one. It does have a little sponge on the end. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use that or not. I'll probably just use a brush or my beauty blender, but we'll see how it goes. So this one, it looks really nice. It says it's a cream to matte formula and it is full coverage, so that's really good for a drugstore foundation, so we'll see how this one goes. Next I picked up 2 strobing liquids. These just looked really beautiful on the shelf. The first shade here is number 200 Medium Nude Glow, and then I also got 100 Light Iridescent. I love liquid highlighters. I just think they're so beautiful, especially in summer when you want that extra glow. I like to put a liquid on first and then put a powder highlight on top, and it just looks incredible. So these look really beautiful. I'm looking forward to trying them. Next I picked up some new brow products from Maybelline. I found Maybelline are releasing so many new brow products, which is really good because I love trying out new brow products. The first one I got is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. This is in the shade 260 Deep Brown. I love trying out new brow gels, mainly because sometimes that's all I wear on my eyebrows during the day if I'm being a little bit lazy or I don't have time to fill in my brows. So I'm excited to try this. I hope it's going to be just as good as my favorite, which is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Styler. I love that one, so hopefully this one's going to be just as good. The next product I picked up is the Tattoo Brow Gel Tint. I was really interested in this one. I haven't tinted my brows before, so I'm a bit nervous to try it, but I've seen it's had really good reviews, so I want to try it out and see how it goes. This one is in the shade Dark Brown, so we'll see if I like it. Hopefully it works out really well and I don't have any problems with it. Next I picked up the new Total Temptation Brow Pencil. This is in the shade 315 Deep Brown, and it's got this little tiny circular spoolie on the end. I'm not quite sure why it looks like that. It should really be long and skinny, but it might help to fluff your brows up. We'll have to wait and see. And then on the end, it's got more of the kind of triangle shape. So not your typical little thin brow pencil, a little bit more thicker like the Anastasia Brow Definer. So I'm hoping this one's going to be really nice because I love finding new really good drugstore brow products. And then lastly, I also picked up the Brow Drama. This is a sculpting brow mascara in dark brown. So this one's meant to help sculpt and shape your brows as well as adding colour, which is quite interesting. I haven't seen anything like this before, so hopefully this one's going to be really good as well. And I have a whole new brow routine using all Maybelline products. Next I picked up a couple of the new Colour Tattoo eye creams. These really appeal to me. I love liquid glittery eyeshadows. So this is what it looks like here, and this one is in the shade Electric Emerald, which is a beautiful deep green with shimmer through it. This looked so beautiful, and I'm really excited to try these because I just want to see how they work. I'm always fascinated by liquid shimmer eyeshadows. I think they just look so beautiful on the lids, and it'll be really interesting to see if these work well and don't crease, just like the ColourPop ones. I love those, so hopefully these are just as good. The next shade I got is called Bold Sapphire, which is a beautiful deep navy blue colour. This one looks so beautiful. I love to do a navy smoky eye with this. I think it would look really nice, so keep a lookout for that video. And then lastly I have the shade Sharp Purple, which is a beautiful deep purple tone. So I went for more of the kind of deeper tones because I always find I use more bronzes, golds, those sorts of colours usually. So I wanted to go some different shades, and these ones I think will look beautiful as darker smoky eyes, so I'm excited to try them out. Next I picked up one of these new blush products from Maybelline. This is the Dream Matte Blush in the shade Koi Coral. This one looked really interesting. I'm a huge fan of cream blushes. I love them, and I was excited when I saw this shade because I love anything coral and peachy tone. Such a pretty coral shade, so I'm looking forward to trying this. I'm going to do an all cream makeup look. I just think that looks so beautiful, especially in summer. I love having a really dewy look, so I'm probably going to use this in the video as well so you can see how it works, but it looks really pretty. And then next from Maybelline, I also picked up the Master Fix Baking and Brightening Loose Powder. This one looked really nice. This one is more of a banana yellow shade, and I just love trying out new drugstore powders. I just think they've been getting really good lately. I love Maybelline especially. They have really nice powders, so when I saw this one I wanted to try it out as well. And then lastly from Maybelline, I picked up some more of the Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks. I love the formula of these. I have some nude colours at the moment, so I wanted to get some brighter colours because I just love the formula and how they feel on the lips and how pigmented they are, so they were really, really nice. I had to get some more shades. So first I picked up this brighter purple called Creator. This is just such a vibrant shade. I love this, especially in summer as a pop of colour on the lips. I think this would look really nice. I also got this darker burgundy shade called Escapist. I just think this is a really nice deep tone colour if you're wanting that really rich deep lips, so I think this would look really nice for that. I also picked up this bright pink called Romantic. I don't usually wear really bright pinks like this, but I thought this would be a perfect colour to wear in summer with really bronze skin, and having that really bright pink would look really nice, so I thought I would try this one out. And then lastly I got this shade Heroin, which is your beautiful bright orange. I love these lip colours. I think this would just look really pretty in summer as well with bronzed glowing skin. Okay, the last brand I picked some products up is from L'Oreal. L'Oreal is one of my other favourite drugstore brands besides Maybelline. I think they're probably in my top 2. I absolutely love L'Oreal, especially their face products. I just find they are so beautiful. So the first one I got is the new primer. This is the Infallible Luminizing Primer. I'm all about luminizing with primers, so this looked really nice and the packaging is really beautiful as well. Next I have this one is the True Match Highlight Liquid Glow Illuminator. This looks really beautiful. It's like a soft gold. It's called Golden Glow and it says Prime, Blend and Highlight Illuminating Glow for the face. So this just looked really nice to use as a highlight or just to use on the days when you're not wearing much makeup at all and you could just add a bit of highlight to your skin. I think this would be perfect for that. Next up is another stick foundation. There seems to be stick foundations releasing from every brand at the moment. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick and this one is in the shade 190 Golden Beige. So I'm excited to see how this one is going to work out. I'm not sure if this is full coverage or not. It doesn't say on here, but this might be a little bit more of a lighter coverage or it might be full coverage. I'll have to try it out and see what it is. Next I picked up this blush colour. It looked super beautiful on the shelf. This is called Life's a Peach. I have the bronzer from this collection as well that came out and I absolutely love that. It's like my favourite go-to everyday bronzer at the moment. So I thought this peach blush would be beautiful to pair with that, just for that everyday nice peachy glow look on the cheeks. So this one is just such a pretty colour. Next I picked up this new product here. It's the Glow Mon Amour Highlighting Drops. These looked really nice. They're a really nice pale gold shimmer. I just think these look really beautiful. I haven't tried any highlighting drops before, so these are really interesting to me. I can't wait to try them out and see how they look. I'll have to do a first impression on these in a new video. Next I picked up a couple of these eye paints by L'Oreal. These looked really nice. Like I said, I love liquid cream eyeshadows. These ones looked really pretty. This one is called Peach Me Bare, which is a really soft light peach tone with a bit of shimmer in it. This one looks really pretty. And I also got the shade of Rude Boy, and this just looks like such a bright, vibrant bronze gold. This looks so beautiful. I could imagine wearing this on the eyes and it would just look amazing for that really bright bronze golden look. So I'm excited to try this one. And the last shade I picked up is called Sunset Golds. And is this not the most beautiful orange colour you've ever seen? It just reminds you of the sunset, like the name says. And it's got a gold reflect in it as well. This is a really unique colour. It looks really beautiful. So I'm excited to try this one. Next I picked up this new mascara from L'Oreal. This is the Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. I think this is meant to be the version of the Luminous Paradise mascara that L'Oreal stocks in America and we can't get it here in Australia, so this is probably meant to be a dupe for that one, I'm guessing, or it's just the Australian version. But the mascara one looks very similar because I do have the Voluminous Paradise. I had to buy it through an American website, but I was able to get it and it does look quite similar, so I'm thinking it's just going to be Australia's version of that mascara. Hopefully it's the same because I do love that mascara, but yeah, I'll have to see how it goes. And then lastly I have a few lip colours. I picked up a couple of these lipsticks which were a collaboration with Balmain. I wasn't able to get them when they first came out because they sold out like crazy. But when I went to the shops and they were having a sale, there was actually a few shades there, so I was able to get those. I absolutely love the packaging. Like, does this not look so expensive and so beautiful? There's Balmain Paris on the side. It's really pretty. This first colour I got is called Liberation. It's a really deep purple tone colour. Oh my god, what's happened? I ordered these online. Wow, okay, it's completely broken off. I could still use it with a lip pencil, but it looks like it's completely melted down. Like I can see the top of the lipstick there. That's really strange. I've never seen that before. Oh well, lucky it wasn't too expensive because it was on sale, but I'm hoping I can still use a lip brush and maybe try out the colour, but that's a little bit disappointing. The next shade I picked up is called Freedom, and this has the beautiful blue packaging. This is more of a vibrant purple shade. This is such a pretty colour. It reminds me of MAC Heroin, but a little bit darker. I really like trying out new bright coloured lips. I just think they're something different, and I like to do more kind of natural eyes, and then I'll try on a really bright coloured lip. So this one, it looks really nice. And then the last one I have is called Glamazon, and this is in the beautiful green packaging. This one's a really unique colour. It's almost like a grey brown. I don't think I have anything like this. So this looked really nice on the model, on the pictures online. So I thought I would try out this one. Those were the only 3 colours I could get. Everything else was sold out. So this is quite a unique colour. So I'm interested to see how this is going to look. And then lastly, I picked up one of the L'Oreal lip glosses. This is one of their cream lip glosses. I absolutely love the formula of these. And I got this one in the shade 103 Protest Queen. I've seen a few people use this online and it looks really nice. I love this soft nude pink colour. I just think it would go with so many different nude lipsticks, or you could wear it on its own because it's quite an opaque lip gloss. So this one looked really pretty, so I picked this one up. Okay, so that was everything in this drugstore and affordable makeup haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.